Hey guys, LegitJim75 here. This is a new kind of video. It's a top 10 Super Smash Bros. DLC characters for Wii U and 3DS. This is like the 57th try, but I don't care. We're gonna get this done. Let's go ahead and get on with the list. Number 10. Girahim. I think Girahim should be in because he's a fan favorite, and he was... we haven't got a new Zelda character for this installment, but he'd be perfect because he already has some good fighting moves that he could have. I don't know. I have a good moveset for him. I'm not going to go into detail, but the sad thing is he would only in one game, which was Skyward Sword, unless you count Hyrule Warriors. But he's already an assist trophy, so I'm not sure it's going to happen. But as much as I would want it to, I don't know. It really needs to happen. But the trophy could be removed. I don't know, but anyways, Girahim should definitely be in the game. His final smash will turn into the Black Super Saiyan Girahim. Yeah. Oh, number 9, Rayman. I don't know much about the Rayman series, so I'm going to wrap this one up pretty quickly. But all I know is that his punches and kicks would be pretty unique because they stretch longer because he has no arms. He's just got floating hands and feet. But yeah, again, I don't know much other than Ubisoft has contributed a lot to Nintendo, and his Rayman Legends was on the Wii U, so I think it could happen. Plus, again, I don't know enough to know his final smash, but I would say it could be something like just him and Glowbox, I think is his name. They could just team up and do something similar to Robin and Chrome. Number 8. Young Link makes a feat. I didn't mean to say that. Just ignore it. Just pretend I didn't say that. Anyways, Young Link was in Super Smash Bros. Melee, and I know what you're thinking. We already have Toon Link, which is basically the same thing. But, no. I would have his Majora's Mask moveset, where similar to the Pokemon Trainer, but not exactly. He could transform between the different masks, Deku, Goron, and Zora. That would make him unique and different from the other Links. He could just have some normal sword slashes and maybe a slingshot and stuff for his... stuff like Link, but he could still have his masks for transformation. And his final smash would be Fierce Deity. Do I really even need to explain? Number 7. Snake. Snake needs to come back from Brawl, but I don't see it happening because he's just not as bright and cheerful as the new Smash was going for. Brawl was a little bit different because it was more kind of realistic looking, but he's a fan favorite and he needs to come back. Again, not too familiar with the Metal Gear Solid series, but I think they should just keep his same moveset from Brawl. Just give him a more modernized look other than this one. And just kind of, I don't know, his final smash would probably be the same. But yeah, I think it just needs to happen. Number 6. Impa. This is the Hyrule Warriors model for Impa because I just think that one fits Smash best. But another Zelda rep. This is the last one, I swear. But she'd be perfect for Smash Bros. We'd need one of those characters who has the big sword, just kind of a little bit less, I don't know, a little less fast, but has a lot more strength in this. I think she could have some good jumps, because in Skyward Sword she jumped on top of temples. I don't know. Anyways, but she'd be like, I don't know, I think she'd just be unique with her huge, giant sword thing. Yeah, that's a bad picture. I don't care. Final Smash would be the same one as Hyrule Warriors, this big thing. I'm not exactly sure what it's called, but that would happen. It's gonna happen. It should happen. Number 5. King K. Rool. King K. Rool is the main villain from the Donkey Kong series. The reason I don't see him being in, though, is because he's not exactly relevant. He hasn't been in too many recent games, but this could change. They could put him in Smash, and maybe he'd be in the next Donkey Kong Country game. But, yeah, other than that, I really don't see any reason why he can't be in. He'd be a big, heavy character. We need more of those, and we need more villains. So I think King K. Rool would be perfect. As far as moveset, I'm not exactly sure, but Sakurai could figure it out. And his final smash would be his boxing glove form from Donkey Kong 64. Similar to Gigamax, just wreck everyone. Number 4. Dixie Kong. This is another Donkey Kong rep right in a row, but I think Dixie Kong is more likely than King K. Rool because she was in the most recent Donkey Kong Country game as playable. She would not be a clone of Diddy. She'd have just some kind of... Her ponytail would be a unique moveset. I'm sorry, I'm stuttering a lot in this video, but I don't care. This is going to happen. Anyways, I don't have much for her moveset other than, she could use her ponytail for some unique abilities. I'm not going to get too far into it. But she just needs to be in. She was actually planned. She's one of the Forbidden Seven, but I think that this is a perfect opportunity to bring her back. Her final smash would be similar to Supersonic, in which she'd just fly around on those. Number 3, Sceptile. Okay, I know the whole 6 in a party Pokemon thing, but that wasn't always the case before Mewtwo. I know there would be too many Pokemon again, but think about it like this. He would just be a perfect character. We already have a fire starter being Charizard. We have a water starter being Greninja. All we need is a grass. And with the new Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire games, it's just pretty relatively new, Sceptile would be perfect. His final smash would be Mega Sceptile. Number 2, Banjo and Kazooie. Banjo and Kazooie, even Phil Spencer says he would like it if they were in Smash Bros, but I would like it, everybody would like it. I just feel like he should... Their moves would be... I'm sorry. Anyways, they could have all kinds of different moves. I don't know much about it, but I feel like they could be a little bit unique fighters, and Sakurai could figure it out. If you don't know much about these games, they're old. The only really one that I'm very familiar with was on the N64, which was their, I don't know. I'm sorry. Their final smash would be similar to Donkey Kong's, I think, where him and Kazooie would play their banjo and horn thingy together, and you could play along with the beat, just like Donkey Kong. Some honorable mentions: Crystal, Cranky Kong, Meowth, Tails, Wolf, Ice Climbers, Black Shadow, Bomberman, and Geno. And number 1 being... Drumroll, please. Captain Toad. Why Captain Toad? Ever since I was little, I always wanted Captain Toad to be in Smash Bros. Since Melee. I don't know why, but ask 6-year-old Sai. But I just thought Toad would be perfect, especially with the new Captain Toad game, Captain Toad's Treasure Tracker. I think it's about time he's in Smash Bros. Somehow. He'd have some pretty unique moves, not very high jump because not good recovery like Little Mac, and not exactly fast. But I think he could have strength and defense. But yeah, I've never actually played Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, but he was in Super Mario 3D World, and I loved those little short mission kind of things. So yeah, his final smash, I'm not exactly sure, but I think he could just have a minecart and just throw it down somewhere to Ganondorf, and then just ride across the stage, which would be kind of cool. Yeah, thanks for watching my list, and please subscribe.